Imagine walking into a vast, bustling city, but instead of streets and buildings, everything is made of money, markets, and decisions. That's the world of finance. And the finance book is your friendly guide, helping you make sense of it all without the confusing jargon. Let's take a short journey through its key ideas. Section 1. What is finance, really? At its core, finance is about one simple thing: how money moves. Think of it like water flowing through pipes. Sometimes it's saved, sometimes it's invested, and sometimes it's spent. The goal? To make that flow work in your favor. The book breaks finance into three main areas: personal finance, how individuals manage money; corporate finance, how businesses grow and invest; public finance, how governments spend and collect money. Different players, same game, making smart decisions with money. Section 2. Risk and reward, the balancing act. Here's a fundamental idea: you can't separate risk from reward. Imagine you're choosing between two paths. One is safe but slow. The other is uncertain but could get you ahead faster. That's investing in a nutshell. The book explains that higher returns usually come with higher risk. But smart finance isn't about avoiding risk, it's about managing it. Diversification, for example, is like not putting all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments and you reduce the chance of losing everything at once. Section 3. Time is money. Literally. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is the time value of money. Put simply, money today is worth more than the same amount tomorrow. Why? Because today's money can grow. Think of planting a tree. The earlier you plant it, the more time it has to grow. That's how compound interest works. It's growth on top of growth. Even small amounts given enough time can turn into something significant. Section 4. Markets, the big marketplace. Financial markets are like giant global marketplaces where buyers and sellers trade assets, stocks, bonds, currencies, and more. Prices in these markets move based on supply and demand, but also emotions: fear, confidence, excitement. The book highlights an important idea. Markets are not always perfectly rational. People don't always act logically with money. That's why bubbles happen, and crashes too. Section 5. Credit, debt, and leverage. Debt often gets a bad reputation, but the book presents a more balanced view. Used wisely, debt can be a tool like a lever that helps you lift something heavy. Businesses use it to grow, governments use it to invest in infrastructure, and individuals use it for things like education or homes. But too much debt? That's when the lever snaps. The key is understanding how much is too much and ensuring you can handle repayments. Section 6. Financial crises. When things go wrong. No finance story is complete without talking about crises. The book explores events like the 2008 financial crisis to show how interconnected the system is. One weak link can trigger a chain reaction. It's a reminder that finance isn't just numbers. It affects real people, jobs, and lives. But it also teaches resilience. Systems evolve, regulations improve, and lessons are learned sometimes the hard way. Section 7. Governance and ethics. Behind every financial decision are people making choices. The book emphasizes the importance of trust, transparency, and accountability. Without these, the entire system can break down. Good governance ensures that companies act responsibly, not just for profit, but for long-term stability. Wrap up, the big takeaway. So what's the core message of the finance book? Finance isn't just for experts or bankers, it's a tool that shapes everyday life. From saving for the future to understanding global events, it helps you make smarter decisions. If you remember just a few things, let them be these. Money grows with time, use that to your advantage. Risk is unavoidable but manageable. And informed decisions are always better than blind ones. In the end, finance is less about numbers and more about choices.